So, we're here because someone has to do these coach rankings. Now, the guy who used to do them, I don't know if he dissolved into the ether because it's just some Kleenex, soft as shit. But he stopped doing them for whatever reason. So here we are with the Year 2 playoffs coach rankings, coach tier list. Now, we've got a couple of additions here that we need to make and a couple of things we need to point out. Added to the chump section have been Finn, Rocklow, King of My Craft. They're gone. See you later. Bye-bye. And the first change we have to make here real quick is we got to take Mole out and put him in the champs. He's earned it. He's there. He's on a 32 in the regular season, plus 4 in the playoff, or 3 in the playoffs last year, and then another one right now. So we're at what, 36 game winning streak right now for Mole. Someone's got to stop him. I don't know if it'll be me, but someone has to do it. And then we have some new faces to add. So we're gonna run with new faces real quick. So the first one up is Jose with the Lions, taking Finn's spot, and I think Jose is solidly S tier. First year in the league, first season, goes 13-3. Did not win his division because of Mole, but that does not mean he is not S tier. And I think that is super important to point out. This isn't necessarily, your record. It's how I think you play, how I think you match up to other people in the league. Next up, for new guys, we've got taking out, I forgot to remove Rocklow from here, but replacing King of My Craft and going into B tier is going to be Marizi as the Ravens. He's done a really good job using Lamar Jackson. He put a big whooping on me the first time because I wasn't expecting it. However, I think he's got stuff he can work on in his game. Doesn't mean he's bad. B's not bad. B's about average. I think his defense could use some work. But, no, he does a good job. Definitely not complaining about that. He's a good user to have in the league, for sure. Especially on the Ravens. And the last guy we have to add, now, unfortunately, he's going into C tier, is Cammy with the Titans. Not had the best year at all. Going 4-12, but it's looking up from here. He's got some stuff to attend to, but he will get there for sure. Now, starting from the top, moving to the bottom, we're gonna do some changing between tiers here. So S tier, coming out of S tier is King Mike, dropping down into A tier. Solidly A tier, but dropping down into A tier. Mike's a great player. We just had a battle in the AFC divisional round. Did a really good job. It was a great game. Played well on both sides. But I think S tier, you've got to be on top of your game, doing stuff different from everybody else, not taking losses that you shouldn't. And I think Mike just has a little bit to go to get over the hump. Improve the passing game just a little bit. I think he'll be there. Next up, Z-Star. Staying in A tier. I want to move him up as much as I can, but he just got thwacked by the Mole, the thwack-a-mole, so to speak. And he's got to stay. As much as I want to move him, I can't. Cookie Boy is going up. Cookie Boy is solidly S tier, up with Jose. And I don't think anyone can argue with that. Cookie does a good job. He plays well. He plays hard. His defense is second to none. And the fact that he's taken the Dolphins with Josh Rosen to a 12-4 record is nothing short of astonishing. In A tier that has to get moved still is... Where's he? Rob. There he is. Rob's got to go up. He's got to go up. He is killing it right now with them Bills, and the Bills are not great. If you look at Josh Allen's stats over the year, he was just absolutely dominant. The only reason he didn't win Best QB for the AFC is because he was suspended and didn't get to play enough games. But I will not hold that against him. Bill's a great player. Rob's doing a good job. And I get to play him in the AFC Championship game next week. There is one other guy I've got to move up. And he's coming all the way from B tier. And that's LQ Noble with the Falcons. He's been solidly good with that Falcons team. He's doing a good job with it. And I think he's earned a bit of a jump. You know? He's not taking losses he shouldn't. But he lost in the divisional round again, or wild card round. But you know, things like that happen. But 13-3 with the Falcons. Falcons don't have a great roster, especially not a great defense. But LQ going 13-3 is definitely something to be looked at. Okay, so things that need to get moved in the A tier. CEO is dropping down. You know what? He just can't cut it right now. I don't know if it's the game. I don't know what's happening, but he just cannot cut it with those Vikings. And we're dropping him down to B tier. Bacon staying in A tier, did a good job. You know, the tanking thing is what it is, but he's playing well with the Jets. Missed the playoffs, but you know, going 10-6 with the Jets in a division that's as hard as his is, definitely not bad. And you cannot complain about that one. Q, I played Q in the wild card round, and he definitely gets to stay. You know, Q is killing it there. But he's got some work to do. You know, his passing game again could be worked on. But aside from that, he's doing all right. Natural. The only thing that's keeping him in A tier instead of S tier is he's got to throw less interceptions. He just, you can't throw 6 interceptions in a playoff game. It can't happen, no matter how good you are. Moving down, Lil T. Again, we have battles. We're rivals, but 7-9 with the Browns just can't happen. Your roster is too talented to go 7-9. Okay? He's got to work on it. Just got to win those games. You can't start the season 2-6 with one of the most talented rosters in the game. You just can't do it. Drama Man. Drama Man's going way down. Drama Man with the Eagles has had a terrible comeback to the league. Going 6-10 with the Eagles. Not great. So Drama is going down into C tier. Crazy as that sounds. D-Lloyd. Out of A tier. Going into B tier. Now I'd put D-Lloyd in bottom of B tier, almost C tier, but he has the ability. You know, he'll get there. He just needs to put his game plan together. He plays some really good defense. It's just the offense that's lacking. Now moving up from B tier, myself. You know, you can't make the AFC Championship game. It'd be B tier. Right up there. A tier. Burn. He's jumping up. Burn, Super Bowl finalist last year. Making his way in the playoffs this year. Doing a good job with those Colts. Into A tier. Also moving up is NFLRT. Going 10-6 with the Cowboys this year. Doing a really good job. He gets a nice little bump. And then that's about where it's going to sit. There's going to be a few other changes here. D-Jack going 6-10 with the Pats. It's not good enough. It's straight up not good enough. He's going down into C tier. And then King of My Craft is gone. Let's get rid of him. And lastly, I think the only thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to bump JT up from C tier. JT, and then there's one more that's going to get bumped up from C tier into B tier. And that is Fallen. Fallen is going to come up with the Broncos. In a very tough division, going 8-8 with the Broncos, doing a really good job into B tier. But that's where we're sitting right now. You know, maybe in the next couple weeks we'll have another champ, unless Mole goes on a 38-game win streak, which would be unfortunate for the rest of us, but, you know, could happen. But there we are. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you all next time.